The Supreme Court hears arguments this morning in a case that could allow states to outlaw abortion for the first time since the Roe v. Wade decision nearly 50 years ago. The justices must now decide whether to uphold Mississippi's ban on abortions after 15 weeks. Jan Crawford is at the Supreme Court with more on this story. Jan, good morning to you.
Good morning, Gayle. There are protesters here already on both sides. Thousands are expected by the time the Supreme Court finishes arguments in this case that really could determine the future of abortion rights in America. And it's a case that started in the Deep South at a clinic known as the Pink House in Jackson, Mississippi.
Shannon Brewer has spent most of her working life on the front lines in the fight over abortion.
This is the one that I can honestly say worries me more than any of them.
In 20 years at Jackson Women's Health Organization, she's come to expect protesters and has long had escorts to help the patients inside.
We're out here trying to guide them all through it.
For years, the doctors here at Mississippi's only abortion clinic have flown in from out of state and tried to stay anonymous.
There's only a few of us that are available to come to the state. So if I stop doing it and one or two others stop doing it, then the state's in a very precarious position.
But Brewer says the biggest threat now is from the courts.
They're allowing things to get through that weren't getting through before.
That's what abortion rights opponents like Debbie Goodman, whose protest wasn't with a bullhorn but a quiet prayer, have long hoped for.
I believe in the power of prayer, and I did get a little emotional, and I'm doing it again. I just feel like prayer works. And, you know, if I think about what's happening possibly there right now, it just breaks my heart.
Jackson Women's Health sees 70 to 80 patients a week, including some women who travel hundreds of miles from Texas. In September, that state banned almost all abortions after about 6 weeks. The Supreme Court is considering a challenge to the Texas law, but it's today's Mississippi case that could overturn Roe v. Wade, the almost 50-year precedent that prohibits states from banning abortions before a fetus can survive outside the womb at about 24 weeks. With 3 new conservative justices, all appointed by former President Trump, who supported overturning Roe, some see this case as their best chance.
I do hope that they outlaw Roe v. Wade.
And conservative-leaning states are ready. 21 states already passed laws to ban all or almost all abortions if Roe is overturned, while more liberal states are taking steps to protect access to abortion. Back in Jackson, Brewer says she knows what would happen.
They would definitely ban abortion in Mississippi immediately. Yes, and several of other states too.
Now, the court of public opinion also is weighing in. A CBS News poll found a 2-to-1 majority supports keeping Roe versus Wade in place, with some Americans saying that that would be a backward step for women. But if Roe is overturned, most Americans say there should still be some restrictions on abortion. Vlad?
50 years of presidents hanging in the balance. Jan, thank you very much.